Friday FLOSSTUBE. Hello crafty friends, how's everybody doing today? My name's Caroline, welcome back to my channel, and I have a little funny story for you today. Just before I get started, this story is not suitable for the little people, so I know I have a lot of parents who sometimes watch while their kids are in the room. This may be one that you want to skip today. Has a few things that maybe you're not quite ready to have discussions about if they have questions. So with that in mind, come back later. So to start off my story, I need to tell you a little bit of background here. When I come to work, pretty much every day, especially on the days that I bring Luna, I do a sweep around the whole building, checking for needles, for used needles. And this is in no way, me telling this story, am I in any way making light of drug use or addiction or any of that. You know, I think that those are huge issues, huge important issues, and especially now with this completely crappy pandemic, you know, social services have been devastated. And so this is not in any way a judgment of any kind. It is simply a statement of fact that every day, especially the days that I bring Luna, I check the perimeter of the building for used needles. And so a couple of days ago, I did find one and, you know, disposed of it properly. And then when I went home that night, you know, John and I were chatting, and I said, oh, I picked up my first dirty needle today. And there was a pause. And he said, is that like a dirty magazine for stitchers? Are you selling pornography for stitchers? And I literally had to pick myself up off the floor, because I in no way at all ever in a million years could have thought that he would have come up with that. So then, you know, once I stopped laughing and told him that no, it was not dirty magazine for stitchers, what it actually was, and we all had a good laugh. But then, you know, this morning on the way in to work, I'm in the car, and all I can see is, and you have to know that a couple of days ago, again, like all of these things that come together and swirl around in my brain, my mother called me the other day, and she said, you know, there's this man I've been following, and there's a man I've been following. My mother's not a stalker. She, you know, following as in, I believe he's on YouTube, and he takes a lot of wildlife photography from, if I've got the story straight, and he puts it in a magazine, his beautiful photography, and he sells his, not magazine, calendar. He sells his calendar for charity. And she said, you know, he makes a lot of money. He sells out these things. And she said, you could do the same thing up at the cottage. You could take photographs of your stitching in the nature. And first of all, Mom, genius idea. I think that's an amazing idea. And she said, and you could use that for your, you know, raising money for muscular dystrophy. And I'm like, yeah, that's a great idea. So fast forward to this morning, and I'm in the car, and I'm driving to work by myself with Luna in the back, and all I can picture is the movie Calendar Girls called The Dirt, except ours would be called The Dirty Needle, and it would be like boudoir photographs of, you know, Ginger Gerald holding up his Henry in a strategic place, or, you know, well-lit au revoir spools of silk. And we could totally make a calendar, and we could totally raise so much money for charity. So I am putting that idea out into the world. So please, someone run with this idea, because I think it's awesome. And I may actually take my mother up on her idea of some photographs of my huge old stitching projects up in beautiful Georgian Bay. Who knows? Who knows? What a great idea, right? Anyways, I thought that was just so funny, and even more so funny, me laughing like a loon all the way to work this morning. It was really quite funny. I'm sure I had some looks from people in their cars beside me, but anyways, I hope you got a smile out of it at least. Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you're well. I hope you're safe. And I hope that you have a few moments of stitchy, happy, crafty time just for yourself this weekend. And on that note, I will see you on Monday for a regular FLOSSTUBE video. Hopefully Monday. I say that every time. I'm like, I'll see you Monday. And then Monday happens and it falls apart. But I will try my best because I love recording on Mondays. It's my favorite. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Happy stitching. Take care.